God saw what they did to you, even when no one else noticed, even when no one defended you, even when you stayed silent and kept going. God saw it. You didn't make a scene. You didn't explain yourself to everyone. You didn't try to prove your side. You just carried the pain quietly. You smiled in public. You cried in private. You stayed strong for others. You broke down alone. And sometimes you wondered, does anyone even know? Does anyone even care? Does it matter what I went through? Let me tell you something gently. It matters to God. Every tear you held back, every word that hurt you, every lie told about you, every time you were misunderstood, every time you were treated unfairly, God saw it all. Nothing escaped his eyes. Not the betrayal, not the rejection, not the disrespect, not the abandonment. You were never invisible to him. There are wounds people cannot see. Wounds from broken trust, wounds from broken promises, wounds from harsh words, wounds from being left behind. And those wounds hurt deeply, sometimes more than physical pain, because emotional pain stays longer. You replay moments in your mind. You wonder what you did wrong. You question your worth. You blame yourself. But listen carefully. Not everything that hurt you was your fault. Some people hurt others because they are hurting themselves. Some people lie because they are afraid of truth. Some people leave because they lack courage. Some people use because they lack love. What they did reflects their heart, not your value. God knows the truth. Even when people twist stories, even when they change the narrative, even when they act innocent, God knows. The Bible says in Psalm 56:8, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle." That means God notices every tear. Not one is wasted. Not one is forgotten. You may feel like justice never came, like apologies never arrived, like closure never happened. But God does not forget. He is a God of truth. He is a God of fairness. He is a God of restoration. Sometimes God does not expose things immediately. He waits, not because he doesn't care, but because he is working in deeper ways. While you were hurting, God was shaping you. While you were confused, God was strengthening you. While you were broken, God was rebuilding you. You were growing in ways you didn't even see. You learned patience. You learned boundaries. You learned wisdom. You learned self-respect. Pain became your teacher, not to make you bitter, but to make you better. There is something powerful about a heart that has been hurt and still chooses kindness, about a soul that has been betrayed and still chooses faith, about a person who is broken and still believes in God. That's strength. That's grace. That's you. Maybe they walked away without explanation. Maybe they replaced you quickly. Maybe they talked behind your back. Maybe they took advantage of your love. Maybe they made you feel small. Maybe they made you doubt yourself. God saw it, and God also saw how you stayed respectful, how you didn't fight back, how you didn't become cruel, how you kept your integrity. That matters. He honors that. Romans 12:19 says, "Do not seek revenge. Leave room for God's justice." You don't need to fight your own battles. God fights for you, not always loudly, not always publicly, but always perfectly. Sometimes justice looks like distance. God removes toxic people from your life. Sometimes justice looks like growth. You become stronger while they stay stuck. Sometimes justice looks like peace. You heal while they remain restless. Sometimes justice looks like favor. God opens doors for you they will never access. You may never hear "I'm sorry." You may never get explanations, but you will get freedom. Freedom from pain, freedom from anger, freedom from the past. That is better than any apology. Let's be honest. Some days it still hurts. Some days memories return. Some days tears fall. Some days questions rise. Healing is not a straight line. It comes in waves. But God walks with you through every wave. He is close to the brokenhearted. He sits with you in quiet moments. He listens when you pray. He comforts when you cry. You are not alone. Never were. Never will be. What they did not destroy you. It refined you. It did not end you. It prepared you. It did not defeat you. It developed you. You are still standing, still believing, still hoping, still loving. That's a miracle. Some people try to break you. Some situations try to crush you. But God preserved you because He has more for you. More peace, more joy, more purpose, more love. Your story is not over. That chapter was painful, but it was not final. God is writing new pages, pages filled with healing, pages filled with favor, pages filled with restoration. Isaiah 61:3 says He gives beauty for ashes. Ashes represent pain. God turns pain into purpose, tears into testimony, wounds into wisdom. One day you will look back and say, "That hurt, but it saved me. That broke me, but it built me. That almost destroyed me, but God carried me." And you will be grateful, not for the pain, but for the growth, not for the loss, but for the lessons, not for the betrayal, but for the boundaries. You will love again, you will trust again, you will laugh again, but this time wiser, stronger, healthier. So if you are listening right now and your heart is heavy, if you feel unseen, if you feel forgotten, if you feel wounded, hear this clearly. God saw what they did to you. He saw the tears, He saw the confusion, He saw the loneliness, He saw the strength, and He is proud of you. He is healing you. He is restoring you. He is leading you forward. You are not stuck in the past. You are stepping into peace. You are not defined by what happened. You are defined by God's love. You are not broken beyond repair. You are being made whole. So release the hurt, release the anger, release the questions, place them in God's hands. Let Him carry what you no longer need to hold. Your future is bright, your heart is healing, your story is still beautiful. And the best part, God never stopped watching. Not for one moment, not for 1 second, not for one tear. He saw it all, and He is turning it all for your good.